Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode here on Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
And I'm Ross.
And we are heading south of the Wisconsin border tonight to Illinois, to one of our favorite out-of-state breweries in Goose Island Beer Company. We have got one of their unique barrel-aged offerings here that is outside of their normal, like, Bourbon County Stout barrel-aged stuff. We are trying...
Am I doing it?
I don't know.
So we're doing Dapper Rye. So I don't know. We're doing Dapper
We did
Rye.
not discuss
yeah,
this.
we did discuss this. It's a double barrel aged.
No,
rye.
it's just a barrel aged rye.
It's a double.
It is. It is. He's right. He is correct. It is a double bourbon barrel aged rye stout. This has been pretty hot on the interwebs as far as a beer to try. I believe only available in Illinois.
Oh, comes in a nice 16.5%.
That's it.
That's it.
It's
That's
just
all.
16.5%. It's no big deal.
So.
It is a very light beer
Yeah.
for Milwaukee Beer Review. This is a rye barrel aged stout, which is kind of up our alleys.
Yeah.
Should we dive right in?
To the nose.
To the nose we go. Took us a while to get there. We took some weird
detour.
left turns.
Yeah. So, barrel forward.
Yeah, very much so.
Got the vanilla, kind of got that chocolatey fudge that you get from a barrel.
Yeah, a little dark fruit, fig.
But
yeah, it's definitely got kind of a sweet, fruity kind of nose to it.
I will say this, so for those who have been following BCS or the Bourbon County series this year, they are doing that vanilla rye. And this is the first Goose Island rye I can think of I've had. So this is a nice little preview to maybe what we're going to be getting this winter with that vanilla rye.
They've done some rye stuff in Bourbon County Stout in the past, but I can't think of one that I've had, at least recently anyways. This smells really good.
It smells fantastic.
Let's give it a shot.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
wow. Ooh.
So, very spirit bourbon, barrel heavy, in a really good way though. That rye just kind of offers a bit more like of a sweetness that kind of comes out of it, a little more lightiness that you would get from a normal, like, it's not like a big bite you get from like a straight bourbon. That rye just kind of offers a little more smoothness to it. Almost a warming sensation as you drink this one. It's really good. It's really
so
rich.
Good. It's not a super heavy mouthfeel, but it's a pretty consistent beer all the way through.
Yeah.
Like, front end to back end, you get kind of those earthier rye characteristics. It's not like super bright or super sweet. It's got this very, very nice kind of caramely, kind of malty texture to it, but it's also got those traditional stout characteristics. You get a little bit of bourbon and spirit. You get some of the barrel char. You get some vanilla, but it's pretty. It's pretty stable all the way through from the front end to the back end. There's not a lot of differentiation or change. It's just a really consistent beer.
It's a no-nonsense beer. There's no adjuncts to this. There's nothing added to it. You're getting straight barrel-aged stout with that rye kind of, to your point, I like the word used, earthiness that this adds to it. It's really, really good. It's a shocking 16.5%. I would not guess this is 16.5 at all.
No. If you're not used to these kind of beers, I'm sure you can pick it up. I can tell there's a heat behind this that you don't get on the palate, but you get it definitely like as the beer kind of traverses your throat into your stomach. Like there's this warming feeling that you mentioned, but like it's
tasty.
It's a very, very
really
tasty
good.
beer.
It's really well done. Just solid. And again, like outside of the Bourbon County stuff that they do, I'll be honest, I don't drink a ton of Goose Island beers.
No.
So this is a nice kind of change of pace from what we normally drink from them, even though it's kind of up the same alley.
Occasionally I'll drink like a 312 or something like that.
But no, this is really well done. I'm a sucker for anything that's rye barrel, I think. I really like rye barrel. I like that, like as you said, that earthiness, kind of that change of pace from the normal bourbon barrel beer. This is really well done.
Okay. So, Dapper Rye from Goose Island, this double bourbon barrel aged rye stout. Where are you going with it?
I'm gonna say a really, really, really strong 4.25.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think it has enough to be 4.5. But this is a solid beer. If I see this, I will buy it up because I would love to drink this again.
Yeah. For an adjunctless, heavy barrel forward stout, I'm right with you at 4.25. I'm somewhere between 4.25 and 4.5. I just can't quite give it that jump up. I want something else there, but that's not taking away from the quality that this beer is. This is really good, and all the hype I've heard around this beer, it lives up to it.
I mean, again, we kind of alluded to it earlier. Add a little vanilla to this. I think it really kicks up to that 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
This was a really well done beer. I think you get a little bit of vanilla in here, a little more sweetness, and kick it up
For sure.
So,
well, good stuff here from Goose Island out of Chicago, Illinois. We like drinking their stuff, and it's kind of fun to get something unique like this in the middle of the year from them. So, check them out if you haven't. I'm sure if you're watching this channel, you've probably had Bourbon County Stout and their Bourbon County series, but if you haven't, definitely check that out as well. Check us out on the rest of our social media channels. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on TikTok, we are here on YouTube. So like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see all of you in the next episode.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.